Hello and welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. Let me move myself out the way. So, crypto investors, don't give up. Now, this is going to be key. Do not give up. Over the next couple of months, you'll be tested to your absolute limit. Be it if you're deciding to get into crypto for the first time today, or if you've been in crypto for a while, the next few months are going to be volatile, in my opinion, with lots of swings, sometimes up, but a fair bit down. You'll see some positive news, maybe the ETFs, etc., but also a lot of negative news and FUD, which more often than not will become either unfounded or just not true. But media stories and reports will tell you that Bitcoin is dead, the whole crypto market is going to disappear, etc., etc. This news has happened before. You'll feel negative about crypto, you'll feel low, but don't, as this is likely one of two things. First, we are approaching the Bitcoin halving event in April 2024, which historically is a catalyst to the start of the bull run. And a lot of big institutions, etc., want to make the big, vast profits. And the best way to do that is by buying huge amounts at very heavily discounted prices. But to do that, you need very nervous, frightened sellers. Well, bear in mind that the main media outlets are owned by the same institutions that want your coins at the lowest possible price. So you can probably see a conflict of interest there, right? For me, it looks like an obvious conflict of interest, but I'm sure that you can see this yourself. So the best way to play this game is don't buy into the FUD, but buy into the dips that the FUD provides. The caveat to that is beware of legit news. But a lot of the time, if it's from a mainstream source, it's likely FUD in my experience. Secondly, it can work in the opposite direction. They can spread media stories of positive news causing a wild upswing in price and then tank the market. And this encourages a lot of people when it's pumping to get that FOMO bug. So, like I've said before, it's very important to control those emotions, and it is usually worth waiting until after the big pump is finished so you can buy the manufactured crash. But if you truly think about how you'll feel during these two scenarios, like actually picture it, you can be better placed to take advantage of whatever they throw at you. And I think that's really key. You may well feel like giving up, but remember, this might be by design. My approach to this, and I hope others feel the same, is take that step back, understand that manipulation might be at play, and don't let the emotions get the better of you at such a crucial time in what is yours, mine, and a lot of other people's life changing journey. Because this is kind of it, This is we're gearing towards that now. This is your time. This is your time. It's my time. It's your time. It's our time. And this might be the only chance you get. And that actually scares me. And I'm sure that probably scares a lot of people watching. If this is the last possible chance, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is because some of you might have different avenues you're going to go down. The 2030 bull run might eclipse this one and so on and so forth. But what if this is it? That would be scary, right? It scares me. How do you stop this from happening to you? So you must, and I can't stress how important this is, have a plan. Have a plan. Get the targets in mind. I've said this before. Write them down. Do whatever you have to do. Get a plan clear in your head. The chances are that you want to change your life. But that might not be everyone's goal. But the vast majority, I would imagine, want to change their life, right? And life changing is very different to different people, as we've spoken about previously. Start, if you haven't done it yet, or continue your DCA strategy. We've discussed this before, but we also have discussed layering out at your target prices for your exit strategy. Now, there's other videos on the channel. Go back, watch them. They go a bit more in depth into those particular areas. Do not believe everything you see and hear. Now, that includes this. That includes what I'm saying to you right now. It includes my channel. It includes anywhere that you bring media or consume whatever information you consume. It includes this. You must have your own assessments and your own judgments. You must have your own gut feelings and things like that. You must still have that level of like you make your own decisions. But it is important to not believe everything you see and hear, particularly when it comes to larger media conglomerates around crypto, because it's still that early stage. Even though it's been around like a while now, it's still an earlier stage than the stock market, the housing market, things like that. Don't give up. This is super important. Water never gives up. It always finds a way, right? That's a nice metaphor. It does. normally through the path of least resistance too. Life-changing time is just around the corner. So don't give up, as you may regret that for the rest of your life. And that's going to be a shit feeling for anybody watching this. It would be shit for me. You know, there's been times in my life where I may have been close to something and I've given up. And then what? You're back to where you started. Only you've lost maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. You know, it becomes exponentially bad, just the same way as it can become exponentially good if you do it the right way. So it is worth thinking. Have a little think in your own lives. Like, what have you ever really set out to achieve? And you've had it in your heart, a bit of a goal. And then you've just gone, oh, you know, this isn't working. I give up. And how have you seen the metaphor, where, or not the metaphor, but the image or like a gif where there's a guy like panning for, he's got a pickaxe and he's going through the rocks. And the top one gets to this like point where there might be some gold behind it, but you don't really know that yet. And he's like, oh, no, I've had enough. Walks back. And then the guy below him goes that extra bit and then finds all the jewels and the gems and the treasure, right? That's a good metaphor, because sometimes when you're at that point where you think you should give up is the most important time to persist and don't give up, because that could be the moment that things change. Do you see how that would work? Talk to like-minded people. Now, this can be close circle of friends, although most of mine aren't into crypto or even thinking about it, and I guess a lot of your friends probably aren't either. But it can be someone you trust, share ideas, ask questions. It could be a Telegram group, a Discord, a community that you trust. I'm trying to set one up, and hopefully by next week. But I'm thinking it would be best to limit this to 50 people so we can keep that close knit feel. But it doesn't have to be this one. It doesn't have to be this one that you choose. You know, this one, you'll never have a hard sell here. You might be in Crypto John's or anyone's. All that matters is that you have trust in the people in those groups that are level headed and have the same goals and ambitions as you, or at least similar. You know, they're trying to achieve something very similar, or they might have slightly higher goals, maybe slightly lesser goals, but either way, you're all going towards the same journey. Talk in the comments of the videos. I'm sure people respond and talk. I try, and I do try, and I think I have achieved this of answering all the comments on all of my videos so far. And I intend to try and do that for as long as physically possible. I want each and every one of you watching this video to do well. I want you all to achieve your goals and dreams, and I know each and every one watching will have their own unique goal that they want. And I hope you get to experience what you want at the end of this bull run. But once again, don't give up. Do not give up. That's paramount in the whole strategy, and not just for cryptocurrency, but in life. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's not worth giving up. Trust me. You need the "this is Sparta" mentality. Have you seen the film 300? Gerard Butler, when he boots that fella down that pit, essentially, and he's like, "This is Sparta." Well, do the same for you. This is crypto. Have exactly the same mindset. The mentality is go. Like, some people look in the mirror and tell themselves they're a tiger and things like that. And I've always felt like a bit of a dick doing that. So that's not the way I ever do anything like that. But look at any adversity, look at any despair right in the face and say, no, I am not moving. I'm winning this time. You're winning this time. We are winning this time. We're not going to let it beat us. Do not lay down. Do not back out. Do not walk away. Stand there. Fight. Get that heart. Don't move. You want to change your life? It's now. It's now. So stand there and don't ever walk away or back down from these things. Despair. I mean, obviously, like, if Mike Tyson wants to punch you in the face, then it might be worth trying to talk him out of it. Do you know what I mean? But metaphorically, don't give up. Don't walk away. Don't keep yourself right there. Look it right back in the face and go, no, I'm not going to be beaten anymore. I'm not going to lose. I'm winning. I'm going to win this time. The same way as you can do this in a mirror. I mean, I don't do it in a mirror because I always think that I just don't like that. It doesn't work for me. It might work for you. If it does, great. There's no harm in doing it. But stand in front of whatever problem you've got and stare it in the face and go, oh, we'll figure out the way to accomplish it. Don't give up. That's the most important thing I can say in this entire video is don't give up. And I hope that none of you ever will, because, you know, some of us got a bit longer left in this journey than others, but still, don't give up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. I really do appreciate it. Subscriber-wise, they're going brilliantly. So if you can subscribe to the channel, great. Go and do that. But also, if you're not quite sure yet and you want to have a look at a few more videos, then hit the channel button, have a look around, watch a few videos that you think might resonate with. If you do, then please subscribe to the channel. I will be very appreciative of that. It always does brighten my day, so thank you very much. Comment in the video anything that you want to associate with crypto, this video, anything that you like. Comment in there and we'll have a good talk. And above all else, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. As always, take it easy. Goodbye.